All right, check this out. If you're wondering what the hell those are, well, they're window latches. I made a video a couple of years ago. The Americans, they sell those. There is only one supplier in the UK that sells those American ones. And I made a video about how I fit them. Before I talk about the video, basically what they do for your fiberglass doors or doors that don't have a frame, and if you have plexiglass windows, at speed they start flexing. And it's doing that at 100 miles an hour. Again, I made the video about fitting those American ones, and I showed you how it flexes and how it fixes the problem. The problem with those American ones, they are extremely expensive. I think it cost me something in the region of £400 3 years ago with tax and shipping and everything. And it's just not worth it. It was just too many faults. This plate was too small. This thing didn't have enough sort of grip on a thing. And it just general sort of... For $200, I'm not even counting the delivery and the custom tax. For $200, the bolts you provided and the holes, they don't fit. Clearly they don't fit. It's not just tight, they don't fit. I have to drill them out. Fair enough. I've drilled one out, 3.5 mil, so it fits. Again, this is in your kit. The little nuts that you provided. How on earth is this supposed to fit in here? This little tab is preventing the nut from being close. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to show you. Can you see a hole? Can you see a nut? $200. Seriously? So what am I supposed to do now? I mean, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just file this a little bit, but for $200. I mean, this is what I expect from a $20 Chinese knockoff. Not good, not good. You're probably lucky that I don't have like million followers. Not yet anyways, only a couple of thousand. Because, yeah. Quality of the product, it was just like not worth 400. I mean, barely 100, if that. So, after making that video, I had a guy from Racing Custom Parts messaged me, and he was like, hey, I've seen your video. I see how you did not enjoy fitting that design, so I made my own. I'm like, brilliant. Do you need a distributor in the UK? So I sell these now. They are absolutely fantastic, and not because I'm selling them, I'm saying it because they function way better. There is a number of improvements. This top plate is a little bit bigger, so the bolts actually fit, unlike the other ones. So, and it spreads the load a lot better on the plexiglass. The mechanism itself, he improved on it, so it's a lot smoother. The American ones, they're really tight to sort of open from the outside. These ones, they're actually clean. But before you say something like, oh, wouldn't it impact its sort of ability to hold? No, it wouldn't, because he improved it, and this line is in a straight line. So when it's locked, there is absolutely no way you can unlatch it unless you press it. So also, you see this hook? American ones is literally just a slight bend. These ones actually hook up. So when you weld those U-joints into your chassis, this will hook up and this will hold. I have this problem with my latches. I actually had to bend them 3 times now. Twice on one door, one on the other one. Because with time, maybe just they sort of loosen up or whatnot. It was just not gripping it well. And actually, some of you guys who watch most of my videos, you've probably seen it when Jimmy Broadbent was driving it, when the door popped off. And then there was another one when I was driving with Nigel. Matt was in the car and then the door popped off. Same thing, because with just so much force, there was just not enough grip on this sort of mechanism, and then it would just sort of still pull it apart. Hopefully with those ones, again, depending on how you sort of position your thing, but theoretically, if this is your angle, it hooks up and it will be absolutely perfect. So what I want to show you now is how to fit those. Why, you may ask? Because you've done it before, Rusky. Well, because these ones actually come with a template, unlike the other one where you have to just eyeball it. So you have a template, you have your latch, you put your template onto the glass, you cut your 2 main holes, you drill your fixing holes, and then you fit this thing. What car am I fixing it to? Check this out. So what is it gonna be, Alcy? What? This, obviously this is a Volvo, but are you building a replica of?
Sort of, with a wide kit. It was a 242, still is a 242, but it has this rather wide.
So it's a wide body, obviously all fiberglass to make it as light as possible. Because originally he built this one,
This is looking worse
sort of Nordica one. I mean, I think you've seen it in some of my videos. I made his own switchboard and everything. Haltech ECU, Haltech dash, hydraulic handbrake, bucket seat, full roll cage. So the doors, they're fiberglass doors. Even though they still have a frame, you can tell how this will be a problem. This will be a problem at speed. So we're gonna find a place for the latches to be attached to. So now what we do is we find a good position. Personally, I think somewhere around here. Gives us enough space for the welding. So, yeah.
That must be perfect. It's my job.
So we have our template on the door. You need 2 hole saws, 38 and 25. So that's all good. And for the bolts, I think they're M4. Nice.
Not quite free.
Like it?
Yeah, not bad.
Having a template is a godsend. I remember when I was fitting mine, it was a pain, honestly, to align those holes, because obviously this one, as you can see, needs to come out and really, it has to be quite precise. And obviously you want the hole as small as possible without, you know, because obviously rain and water, you don't want it. With this template, I mean, look at this, it's absolutely perfect. And the motion, I mean, look, I'll even use my pinky. All right, so next step would be take one of those brackets.
Lovely. Give me the fucking gun. And give me the earth as well.
Oh my fucking lord. Okay. Well,
Right, let's start this sequence again, shall we?
Pretty much as easy as that. Now the door closes. Bam. hooks up onto the loop that we welded on the inside. And this will hold your plexi windows, fiberglass doors from wobbling, shattering, or whatever you want to call it at speed. Plus race car. Look how sexy that looks. You can always fit them to your rear doors if you have them. Hopefully you're gonna buy some, either from me, because I do have a few of them left in the UK, or Racing Custom Car Parts. Racing Custom Car Parts. No, Racing Custom Parts. Konrad, he's in Poland, wonderful guy. He's an engineer. He was the one who modified the original design by the Americans. He made it better, and I personally prefer this. And as a side note, I have a set for me that is going onto the new shell. That's how much I trust this product, and I'm not just selling it because I'm selling it. I'll leave a link to my online shop where you can buy this, or alternatively just drop me a message on Instagram, Facebook, or even in the comments. Let me know if you want one. Other than that, yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.